Right. So we're gonna get back to save again and do some more fun things. Got that saved, right? Yeah, cool. So we're recording this for the videos as well as being live on the stream. Like I said, I was late getting things going today. We were gonna get out and get groceries and ended up oversleeping and not like getting out. Next week's schedule will be different, a little changed. We're gonna try and make some adjustments so that it's smoother. Sorry, I've been messing with something. There's little huts here. What are these huts? So yeah, we're out here exploring this area. I see the balloon guy, so we should go see what's that. Let's talk to him first. Ah, a glider. Haven't had one of the went up here in a while. Feels like yesterday I set off on my own gliding, heading down to Marrowbone Station in the Wash. I did. Seeing Pearson? I don't know how to say that one. I almost was so fun. Could never work out if it was a natural rock formation or a statue someone had carved. Even I've heard someone in Extracted saying that the thing was alive. A worm that big. Could you imagine? I think if I thought if I thought that could happen, I couldn't sleep I wouldn't sleep very well. Oh yeah, you're talking about that big giant chain of things. Yeah. The big like serpent thing. It's very fascinating looking. Okay, so we're doing an hour of this. When we do Guild Wars 1 today, I'm recording it. I will be doing it in smaller increments, and we will be breaking it down. So it will be less than a. You're pointing at something over there. It'll be less. As hefty of a video both on the stream and on the videos on YouTube. Currently, we're just exploring this region. Alright. Oof. Yeah. I don't have enough gliding, I'll think, to do it. Okay. We may have to move to a different location, which I think I have another location I have in mind. Simply because I don't know if I have enough stamina for stuff. But for right now, before we get that, we'll go see. Hold up. Sorry. I was wondering what this was. Okay. It looked like it was flickering in the wind, but it wasn't. We're gonna see if we can get up here to this map place and see. I don't think I can get up there. Are there hummingbirds? There. I don't know why I need these butterflies, but I'm collecting them as much as I can just so I don't have to go collect them later. Stay here, girly. We're going up. Hopefully. So I'm not sure if all of the map makers are obtainable, or if you have to have a certain kind of minimum of stamina to get to them, and therefore limitations on that. We shall see. He certainly picked a spot, didn't he? Alright. Get there. But I feel the vibrations, so there's one of the little worm folks up there. Now it's just a matter of trying to find the right way, the right path up. Most effective way. Yeah, see the worm? It's over there. I can tell when they're nearby because I can feel the vibrations, but it's not always the most accurate. Yeah. These all look like they were houses or hangars at one point. But it's probably just ships, honestly. Parts of ships turned to hangars and houses. I'm looking for ways up. Oh, hey, there's some fencing here. There's a ladder there. There we go. I went too far. So I have to get up there. This thing's massive. Okay, but yeah. So today, Sable will be about the same length as it's always been. It'll be an hour. And then Guild Wars 2 will probably be in smaller parts because we will be editing it and breaking it down to chunks. I thought about trying to do the same thing with Sable, but I changed my mind again about it because Sable is very interesting anyways, and there was always something going on. There you go. So, like, it's not as bad. And I also find it easier to kind of have conversations during which. But, Guild Wars 2 is a little bit different. You got the hyper-focusate on, killing things and whatnot. But I do plan to try and teach myself how to edit. I'm not looking forward to that. Only because it's going to be a lot of work and I'm a little nervous about it. But on the good side, we've got it to where we can record things during YouTube video, like to streams and stuff. So all I have to do is go back and cut it lower, smaller increments. It's a huge piece of wire. So luckily on my days off, all I'd have to really do is splice everything together, theoretically. And then set them back to on their timers of being uploaded. Growing pains. Growing pains. Okay. And I'll come back for that worm after I get this because I don't want to walk around to do that. It's a lot of walking. A lot of walking. Very dark hole here. I wonder if these are multiple ships that crashed here because it looks like there's at least 2 or 3 different types here. Because we've got some blue ones here, we got some red ones. Some that kind of look like they were just gray or black kind of thing, dark green. I need to go up there. Yeah. I have messed it up, essentially. Yeah. I have fell. Dang. It's okay. At least I know where to go. So yeah. Hopefully it all starts being a little nicer and stuff. And we talked about trying to get an introduction going and things. We have an idea for it, but now I've got to try and make it work. So that's a lot of work to do, but it'll be okay. It'll be worth it. Some of that stuff, like the introduction stuff, don't need to change for a long time. They can kind of stay stable, and consistent for a bit. Can I just cut through here? Yeah. A lot easier than having to go all the way around. So yeah. And if I remember correctly, I'm not gonna lie. I just realized she's got little the gloves are fingerless. So I was sitting here like, wow, there's like a hole in the palm for like the hands to stick through. And then I watched her put her little hands in a fist. And I'm like, wait, I'm looking at it. It's still very cute. I wonder though. I wonder if these guys are excuse me. I wonder if these guys are a descendant of the humans that crashed. I feel like they are, but I don't like know that obviously. These wreckages are very confusing and they hurt my brain. And I don't like this angle. Okay. Oh, goodness. I also wonder how many masks there are in the game. I don't know if it showed me, like the amount that you have. Oh, that's nice of you. Yeah. See, there's this one right here. It's kind of a brown, rusted color. Was there like a fleet of them and they were like working together? That would make sense as to why they're all here and why no one's like, we're missing ships. Where are our ships? My other thought is maybe they stripped their own ship and made these hangars. Like this section has to be an actual bunch of ships because I don't see them stripping it and making them look like this. There. Oh, it was a little glitchy. I feel like this would have to be like where the wreckages happen to land. It's a lot of wreckage too. At least in one spot. Probably was an ideal place to land now that I think about it, because it's all flat and everything. I bet you that's why it was selected as an emergency landing site. Theoretically. If they even had a choice, that is, too. There's always a possibility that the ship's crashing was not a planned situation. And there was like no like planned escape or routines to like fix it. That's what I'm thinking. Like they always do like the fire drills and stuff. Maybe they didn't have a drill for we're crashing. Uh, Excuse me. Hello. Surprised you didn't hurt yourself getting all the way up here. Guess you're stronger than you look. What do you mean by look? Then look. That's right. I'm very strong. You're a child. Of course, he doesn't realize you're, hefty. You tell the carver that they got it right. I'm tremendously strong, just hugely. They nod like I'm the odd one. Right. So what do you want? Like I'm the odd one. Would they answer with a measured amount of aspiration, particularly snorting into their response? Well, you're in the middle of a shipyard, of the shipyard, if that wasn't obvious. There are geyser rocks nearby, and just don't get too close. Okay. The salt pools at the northeast are home to some decent folk. Go visit them if you like. Right. So what do you want? Not much around. It's why it's called the Waste. Head east to Red Sea, and southeast to Sand Sea. Right. So what do you want? Okay. Do you? I don't know if I have enough for a map, but if I do, then great. If I don't, it's whatever. Okay. Yeah. Because I think I can still get here. I think if I remember correctly, I could still teleport here. It's once I find it, kind of thing. Maybe. Yeah. So I can always get back here if I need to. Is it Gush Town? This is Gusher Town. Or Geyser Town. Not Gusher Town, Geyser Town. Okay, so we're here, I think. Start looking around a little bit. Because I kind of want to get up high again and see about. There's a statue over here somewhere that I remember seeing that I kind of want to poke my nose around. Look at that beautiful view. What direction is that? Pointing at it. Must be this, or maybe my hometown. Oh no, I think that's the worms. Yeah, that's the queen. Because I just happened to see her shiny body. Okay, so now we have stuff here. There, see the statue? That's what I was looking at. Question is it worth trying to glide over there? I think the best way to do it. Because it's a really long way away. I'm not sure if the layers are thick enough for me to climb up most of them. Oh no, we'll look. Actually, hold up. It's okay, girly, don't freak out. Yeah, come here, girly. We're gonna ride over a little closer. I feel like there's an easier path up there, and I'm just on the wrong side. I heard over here. Yeah, she's over here. Oh, there you are. Come back here. My little baby feet can't keep up. There you go. She must be going the long way around. Alright, let's go. I still like the fact that it's basically it's a comrade in your travels. Sorry. I was looking at that because it was changing. Yeah. Just change orientation, okay. We're trying to find strange things, you know. There's those plants that I also saw that I think that I can sneak up on and do stuff with. But maybe it's just a texture thing. Just a weird texture. Oop, that's getting behind the dirt. Alright, let's keep going. We shall see where we're going. The way this game renders is different and odd, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm not complaining. I just find it odd. Like, you go to these bushes and they look so much bigger, and then you get close and they're like just shrink. They're just like super shrink down. I think it's just because they're from a distance. They like are not their detailed selves, you know. Okay. Let's see. I think. Yeah. Oh, look, they're green statues. Pretty sure I saw that sword. Okay. So, stay. Wait, let me see this angle. This angle may be something drivable. There we go. 'Cause at that angle, it looks straight, but it's like these are layered areas, so it may not be that simple. What's that white bush? Oh, sorry, girly. Too steep? Okay. Okay. But you got limits. Stay here. I think there's a limit to how, like, far she could go before this is considered a wall. Okay. Now, where are we at? We are here. Okay. So we are looking over this way. Because that is a lot of sparkling on it. Must be the territory. Okay. Anyways, back to what we're doing. We're going here first. So there are people fighting in this. There's some puzzle up there. There's air puzzles. Or something about the wind. I feel like it's a wind puzzle because it's a little, like, propeller. Bridge of Betrayal. Oh, the betrayed. Oh, so this is what it is that it's a depiction of someone getting betrayed. Oh. What if this is like a image of the captain and his first mate? The one who was talking about who is kind of like has the potential to betray them, you know? Like, this could be like that. These guys fighting over it. Oh, there's a rug here. Who left this beautiful rug here? You could have used that. You know, it's all dusty and sandy here. Yeah. Sorry, I'm standing on it. I wonder if that'll become useful. There's an animal skull here. Like, there are these villages, too, that no one's using. This makes me more sad than anything. That there are full-on sculptures and buildings that are not being utilized in any capacity. It's like, aw, but there's like stuff that you can use. My guess is that maybe they use it only temporarily, like through the year, so everyone has their migrating territories type stuff. Which makes sense. It's still sad though. I just wonder why this was here. Maybe just decoration. Yay. Now I have to buy that map if I wanted it. I don't know if we'll go back to it because I need to explore more. I need to open things more and go exploring. Get my funds back up and running. That's a beautiful plant. Like, there's doors here that are covered in sand that people haven't used in forever. There's water here too. You think in the desert this would be like super crucial and useful. Why are there glasses here? No one's using it. Also, isn't it not a good idea to like, isn't it like to take the bones out of here, you know? Is it decor? I don't think you should leave them in there. Kind of morbid, don't you think? Yeah, but see, like, there's like cups here and stuff. My only thought is maybe I come at the wrong time and people aren't here at these times, but that doesn't make that much sense. This is also a very beautiful little courtyard. I like the roofs. Going over here. What's this? Sorry. I had the sand made some weird noises and I was like, what am I stepping on? I didn't see that there. I think we'd be better off going up and doing it. Oh, hey, there's a thing over there. I didn't even see him. Let's go grab him real quick. Also, that yellow cone looks, yellow roof looks odd, but that's okay. Look at all this beautiful stuff. What the world is that? Is that what that is? The big red thing? Is that big, huge thing? I think that's where I was at. I think I met that one kid and we were going up the escalators and stuff. I didn't check to see if there was anything else there. We'll find out later. Alright, I see that thing over there. Well, I was gonna go do it, but I was like, maybe I should get a little up higher just in case. Because those roofs don't have, like, an easy access way up. Yeah. I may even have to go higher than this. Because they're like, they have these ridges on them to make them, I don't know with that. They have ridges on them. So the ridges would make it to where gliding or climbing up would be difficult. Nice. Need like 25 of those or something. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't see you. I didn't even notice you. The vibrations for you were very, very tiny. Alright, well, I've got you. some point, I may need to like look up a video on where all those are. Like, not video, like to have a map ready. Try to see if I find all as many as I can for naturally, and then go hunting for the rest. Curious if there's something to it. It really makes me think of like Zelda's like fairy fountains and stuff, like the ones that Link comes across. It's kind of feeling I get from it. So I was looking down there to see if I missed anything. I'm generally seeing some of these by sheer chance. I know I said I can feel the vibrations, but some of the vibrations are so ever so slightly subtle. It's hard to know that that's what they are. Man, this actually is really pretty looking. Okay. Is there anything back here? Might be. Yeah, I'm glad I checked. I was thinking maybe there's not anything back there. And I was like, no, no, no. That's exactly where they put it. That's exactly where in the game that they hide stuff. Because that's where I would hide it. Oh, goodness. What are these decorations on the wall? Are they just letterboxes? What are they? Air boxes. Oh my god. Hi. Just noticed that you're in there. Yeah, like these are like different locations that have like masks and stuff to them. I find it odd. I feel a suggestion enter my mind. When the swords cross, stay face to face. Oh. Stay face to face, you say. When the swords cross. Interesting. Yes. I only knew that that was here after I started climbing the wall a little bit because it started halfway up. Oh. Okay. When the swords cross. You have lots of scrapes on you. I didn't even notice that they put detail in the armor like that. Oh. And get the visor on your head? I think yours is hat. This hat's great. Face to face. I wonder if I can move the statues. That's what I'm wondering. Well, there's also these tents here that just aren't being used. Oh, nice. There's stuff there too. So I wonder if I can move the bodies or if they move on their own. That'd be amazing if they would move on their own. Into the depths of the tomb we go. That was an easier way to do it, huh? That's what you're telling me. I climbed up the hard way. Okay. You should look at the top of this mountain, like this hill over here. Up there. Now I can climb that. Can I? Okay, I can. It looks like a lemon. That's what I'm thinking. This thing. It looks like a very bright lemon. See, there's something up there. Also, I don't like that you can hear the heartbeat. It's weird. Okay, so he does have climbing aspects on him. So can I climb up them both? All the way to the top? That would be a cool view. Because he's got grabby hold arms all over his armor. And he's got it on his feet here. In case you entered the other side. And I was able to get into the mask a lot easier than I thought I would be able to. And there is sword. Oh, I can climb this thing up. It's a stamina check. I think I'll need one more upgrade to do that. As I can climb his leg. I'd have an easier time doing that. It looks like it's giving me a hand up, so that's what it looks like. Okay, because I noticed this. On the back. I glitched a little bit there. My character went into the model. A lot of angles here to work with. Yeah, I see there's a lot of angles. A lot of angles. Not very happy. The game's not happy with me. Good if I can actually like walk up this better. Okay. This gear is awesome, by the way. The gear that they're wearing looks pretty cool in detail. I want that. Can I have that? Can I have all the shiny stuff? climb up the face. I feel like I should be able to climb up the face. Maybe I have to go up the hand and jump off the jump off the hand. And a nice angle. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was sitting here thinking some other things. Let's see. I wonder if they move slowly. That's one thing I think of is that it's a waiting game. Waiting for the... Because I don't see anything that allows me to move them. It's okay. I think we have this on the map now, so that's all that matters. Yeah. So, let's head to that huge ship I saw. Now, where was it? It's over here. Based on where my character is actually pointing. What's over there? Okay. We'll come back to this and find out what this is, because I know there's something to it. Okay. Oh, there you are. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you walk all that way. I thought you were farther away. That you were over a dune. Okay, let's head to that ship. Let's see if we can get... Like I said, there's lots of cities that are just not actively being in use. And it's kind of sad seeing it that way. This is a huge model. Ooh, that was a pretty shift. Look at the night sky here. Ooh, there's some plants here. I mean, I think I've seen these before, but I want to kind of see if they're kind of a nice little circle. See if we get something. Oh, it's a stonefish. Looks like I caught a lady's handkerchief. Just blowing in the wind. All right. Oh, this is the whale. This is where I needed to be. He talked to me about having to come here to the whale because I have found more parts of him. Or the program. Ah, so this is the location of that. Okay. Hello? So this was the original ship, maybe? It's Massive. Oh, they have little whale ships. Like, that's what they're called, whales. They just look like whales. Oop. Don't know if I actually need to go through here, but I did, so. There we go. Look, whale's little legs. That's what it is. Oh, there's a hole there, too, you can enter through. Okay. This is massive. Well, I see a red trail. I can't open this, can I? Is this door closed? Can I actually open this door eventually? That's what it looks like. Or maybe it's just meant to look like a door that was once active but now sealed. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I did see a blue thing over here. Yeah. This. It has a grand entrance, so which direction you have? Button. Okay. I hope it's not a timed thing and I have to like bring my machine in here. Oh god, it is a timed thing. I'm not sure if I can actually bring her up here. Well, there's a walkway. It looks like I can bring her in. We'll see. She's got to be really fast at that point. Hope we're lining you up, girly. Oh, yeah. We did it! A little spare time. I like that we get to use her as a puzzle piece, because I would not have been able to do that without her. Watch me get stuck in here now. I have to teleport out. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I didn't even see you there. I didn't even feel a vibration, so maybe I didn't step close enough to you? I have found 27 so far. See, that's the thing. I think that's what threw me off a little bit. I think... Yeah, because I have 27 so far that I have found. But I only have 7 in my possession. Which is good, because I kind of like that I did that, because then I can see how many I'm missing. I don't have to sit there and do math in my head about it. But it's also part of the reason why it threw me off a lot. When I was like, oh, I have 15, because I had collected 15 total. Give or take, but not at that current state. Nice little treasure room. Nice little money. Is that all this is? Little treasure room? Oh. Well, make sure I got everything before I start going out. Gotta wait for it to go all the way down. Oh, okay. Door's janky. Okay, cool. Now we should do the puzzle stuff. Alright, wait here, girly pop. I'm gonna go and see about... Hold up. I do see that tube there, too. Or that little, the egg guy. But I was gonna see this tube. There's like different entrance points and stuff. There's so many of them in this so many of these noodles in here. Good lord. I do like that each door has its own like little section. It's almost like its own little like world in a way. This is the undercarriage area. One thing I liked about Subnautica was exploring the shipwrecks and stuff because you knew how it fit together and everything. But like the thing about that was really cool was that like you could crawl in these spaces and stuff, explore them. They'd be on the ground. They'd be at different angles than they were supposed to. I found some of the corridors that were supposed to be, you know, walkable at one point being having to climb is such an odd experience. It's weird because it's like walking into mangled remains and ruins almost feels alien because of the fact that you know it's not this is the right orientation, right? You can logically be like, this isn't right. Why is it like this? But it's fascinating. So one thing I liked about doing that is exploring areas where the orientation is wrong because of insert, you know, like the story has the crash where everything's tore up and broken, or there is a lot of a distortion of some caliber. Just there's something nice about it. I thought there'd be one in there, in the tube, because of the fact that it. Sorry, I looked up and I thought I saw something. But it's fascinating because of the fact that it's you know, your brain knows it's wrong, like it's in the wrong spot in the wrong orientation, but it's still fascinating to think, huh, you could climb up a hallway if you tilted it at a certain angle and broke it in half. Or oh, you could absolutely use this thing for something it wasn't intended to by doing XYZ. Oh, wait, there's a corridor in here. Am I gonna be able to walk in these corridors? That would be an interesting one. I'm looking around for noodles. So that's what I'm doing. This area is huge. See, look, noodle. I knew the noodle would be in the pipe because they tend to like hiding them in pipes. Nice little easy one. By this point, I'll have all the stamina. I'll maybe I'll actually do stuff next. Stamina related next time. Oh, I can't get up there. Okay. Wonder if we get in each of these little into these individual ships. I kind of still want to see what they look like on the inside. I don't think we'll know, but I want to. I want to know what these little miniature whales look like. Okay, let's keep going. The place is huge, but this feels like walking around in the Aurora again, where all these huge pipes and broken stuff, and you could see where people were, and suddenly they just weren't. Panic. I like the living corridors for that reason. What? Why is this area green? Is it glass? Oh, this glass I'm looking through. That's pretty glass. I like the greenish. I like the almost oxidized green. Is all I could think of because it makes you think of how copper looks when it gets oxidized. Um, so I can only think of oxidized green, but that oxidized green is very pretty, and it makes for an interesting thing to like look through. Not seeing any noodles here. I know there's noodles farther up. Ooh, scraps. I think I heard a noodle. I think that's what I'm hearing every now and then. Because I know the chest sounds. And then there's like another sound I hear. Oh. What? There's another glider here. Is that a glider? Yeah, I felt the vibration for you. It looks like a glider. Surely it's a glider, right? Yeah. That's a glider. Why is it in there? Oh, you can see all of them that are active and not active. Oh. Oh, these are like uniforms and stuff that are unlocked. Okay. So that's my like they're showcasing me 2 potential rewards that I get for helping put him back together. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if I should talk to him yet or not. It mentioned that the whale, to head to the whale. It's also weird that they're all connected together even though they're in disarray. That they are destroyed. Okay, I will be ending the video and right here, but it's fascinating because I'm kind of tempted to go and finish the other 3 just so we've got it all, nice and gone through. But I also kind of want to talk to him about the thing, you know? So I don't know. Alright, well, we're going to switch games for all those watching on the stream and anyone watching on the video. This is the end for the video for you. So thanks for popping in, and I'll see you later. Bye.